What's going on, X1 community, Zenians? Happy 2025. Hopefully, you guys had an awesome holiday time. We're back at it. Hopefully, the new year's treating you guys well. So, in this video, I wanted to talk about a strategy that I'm going to employ when the TGE or the daily auction for XN occurs. Now, in case that you don't know what X1 is, highly recommend checking it out. But if you don't know what the auction is or what it means, simply put, before X1 mainnet comes out, there needs to be an allocation of XN that goes to people in order for them to participate. So Jack Levin is having this event called the TGE. I'm not even sure what TGE stands for. Oh, token generation event. Well, there you go. So it's a token generation event that we don't have all the information, but let's just assume that it's going to be 30 days. And if this is your first time ever participating in an auction style, generally how it works is that you have a set allocation of tokens every day. So let's just say there's 31 days in a month, and let's say the token supply is 31 million. Every day, you're competing for 1 million tokens that are available for market. Now, why would you have this versus just having it open-ended? And the reason being is because you have whales that like to come in and they like to scoop everything up. In order to make this more fair and distributed, you want to implement an auction style so then that way no single whale can come in and scoop everything up because you're competing every day. It's a new auction. Now, the last several years, I've seen many different types of auctions. I originally came from the EOS ecosystem back in the day, and there was one called Shintai, and I remember participating in that, and I learned this the hard way. But the strategy is simple. All you need to do is realize that the first 24 to 48 hours, there's a good chance, and I'm hoping this doesn't happen because I'm warning everybody, but there's a good chance there are people who are going to FOMO into the auction. Now, again, remember that an auction works every day. You're competing for a new set of tokens that are available. So a good way to drive this home is I actually found this old video during the Hex adoption amplifier. And as you can see, it might be a little hard to see, but these are the first 4 days. And over here, you can see how much Hex is available. So it's about 500,000 Hex available that people can compete to capture every day. And then how much ETH has been deposited during the first 4 days in this example. And as you can see, now let's ignore the 1 billion Hex for day one. I'm not sure why it was 1 billion. But even if we subtracted that and prorated it based on what that actually means for deposits, as you can see here, day one, 21,000 ETH was deposited. Now remember, guys, every day it's an auction. So that means at the end of that day, your allocation and everyone else's allocation is dependent on the competition. So 21,000 ETH entered into the contract. Day number 2, 6,000. Again, only 6,000 ETH entered on day 2. On day 3, only 2,500 ETH. And then on day 4, now this was still an active day, but around 800 ETH. So the point is, day 1, everyone FOMO'd in, got a really bad rate, versus day 4, which only 800. So where's the alpha? What's the edge? What I think, and again, we don't have all the information as to how this token generation event's going to go, but what I think the play is going to be, regardless of which Zen you're on, whether it's Optimism, Binance, Ethereum, etc., I would either, 1, wait for the 3rd day before you start participating, or every day you just do a small amount. So I'll give you an example. My plan is to take some OP Zen, and I'm going to split it up over a 20 oh, what is it? Now let's say it's a 30-day auction. So I'm going to split it up. I'm going to divide my total balance that I'm going to allocate towards this by 28. And that's going to tell me how much every day I'm going to deposit. It doesn't matter what other people do. I'm just going to deposit that amount every day. And why 28 versus 30? Again, it's because I'm going to wait the first 48 hours, let everyone get a bad rate, right? Because everyone's going to throw and try to burn their Zen, get their XN, which they will get. It's just not going to be that good of a rate. Versus, I think what's going to happen is that by day 3 or so, on day 3, that's when we're going to start seeing kind of the cool down period, and there on out, it's going to be you're going to be getting a better price. So I would either do that, or if you just say, hey, you know what, that's too complicated, let's just split it up, divide by 30 days. What you don't want to do, this is a big no-no, do not go all in on day 1, because you're going to get a really bad rate. And again, guys, I'm praying, I'm really hoping that in 2025, when this thing launches, or at least the TGE event, I'm hoping people don't FOMO in and they realize what a daily auction actually means. But hopefully you've watched this video this far and realize, okay, now I understand people are going to FOMO in for the first couple days. So let's wait maybe the 3rd day and then slowly start acquiring. That's how you're going to get the most XN for your Zen as possible. All right, guys, so I'll leave it there. Let me know what your strategy is. Maybe this is a horrible idea. If that's the case, comment down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll be chatting with you guys soon. See ya.